guys, and welcome back to my channel. Welcome back to another nursing video. So if you're new here, hi. First of all, my name is Thando. I'm a nursing student, and on this channel I talk about nursing and a lot of other fun stuff. For those who've been here before, thank you so much for tuning again. Okay, I really appreciate you guys. So today's video is a video request. One of you guys requested that I do a video explaining how one can go from nursing to being a doctor. Okay, so that's basically what I'll be talking about on this video. If you are interested, just stay tuned until the end of this video. Don't forget to like, it helps me a lot. Okay, so let's get into the video. Okay, so there's two ways in which a nurse can become a doctor. First one being if they study further within the nursing profession and end up earning a doctorate, which allows them to become doctors in nursing. And the second one is obviously if they go to medical school and they study medicine. Okay, but with the medical school, they can either start from first year and finish the program or enter through the graduate entry medical program. So the graduate entry medical program is offered at VITS. I'm not sure if all the other universities that have medicine do offer the graduate entry medical program, but I found the information that I'm gonna talk about from the VETS website, since they are the ones who offer the graduate entry medical program. I'll just say the GEMP, okay, because wow, that word is very long. So yeah, also because EGEMP allows students from different fields to enter. I'm gonna focus mainly on nursing because this is a nursing channel, and the person who asked this question was specific to being nurses. Okay, so I'm gonna focus. So the GEMP is basically a program that gives students an opportunity to complete their medical studies in a period of 4 years instead of the 6 years that we know. Okay, we all know that medical students study medicine for 6 years. Okay, but this program allows one to start from third year if they have the nursing degree, instead of focusing on nursing, right? So if you have your nursing degree, then you can start from your third year and you will continue. But obviously there's certain requirements that you need to have, requirements that you need to meet, and if you don't meet those requirements, then you obviously can't go through the GEMP. And I feel like the competition is really tight when it comes to it, because a lot of people, I know there's some people in my class who wanted to study medicine, but they ended up in nursing somehow, and I know that they will enter through this program and become medical doctors. I know for a fact. But it needs you to be serious in that degree that you were doing before medicine, because they obviously the requirements that they look at are those ones that you have from your nursing degree from first year and the last 2 years of your nursing, basically. So it's really important that you have good marks from your first year until your final year in order to go into the graduate entry medical program. I said the GEMP, but yeah, you'll get me. Okay, so the competition is too tight. I was reading this other guy's blog. I don't know what his name is, but in his blog he basically talks about his journey of wanting to go into medicine, and he ends up doing it through the graduate entry medical program, and it took him years. He met the requirements, he passed everything that he needed to pass, but he still couldn't enter. But you know, he kept on trying until he could do it. Anyway, let's look at the requirements. I was just saying, we could see the competition is too tight there. It's too tight. So their first requirement is that you must have completed your BCur. BCur is Bachelor in Nursing Science, which is done only at universities. So if you did your nursing at a college and you got a diploma, then you can't enter for this program. You must have a degree. So you must have completed your degree, and in the last 2 years of study you must have at least an average of 60% and above. That is your third and your fourth year. You must have 60% average between your third and your fourth year. I don't know if they look at them individually, that you must have 60% average in your third year and your fourth year, or they combine them. I don't know how they do it, but that's what the information says, that you must have at least an average of 60% and above in your last 2 years of study. And then another requirement that they have is a science requirement. So they want you to have 50% from your first year biology. So in nursing, we do physiology and anatomy in our first year and second year. But they want to look at your first year biology. That is your physiology and anatomy. You must have obtained at least 50% and above in that. And one thing about the anatomy and physiology, trap. Yeah, trap. Okay, so that's their requirement. And they have a chemistry and a physics requirement, which is the same as the biology, which is 50% and above from first year. But in nursing, we don't focus on chemistry and physics. We don't like as okay. So I think maybe because nurses do enter the graduate entry medical program. Okay, so I feel like they if you have good marks from your anatomy and physiology, then the science requirement and the chemistry and physics, like maybe abayinagi kakhulu because you have good marks from your first year. And then the third requirement that they have is a mathematics requirement. So because we don't do maths, nursing students don't do maths. And kumbuli, the only maths that we do is in pharmacology, when we calculate medication, the dose, that's the only maths that we do, and it's very simple maths. So they have a mathematics requirement, but because you didn't do your mathematics in university, they're gonna look at your national senior certificate. So from your matric, your maths must be at least 60% and above. So if let's say you do meet all these requirements that they have, but back in high school, passing maths or level 4, then obviously you can't go into the GEMP. So it's very, very important that you must have done really well in high school, and then you do well in nursing, then you can enter the GEMP. Tricky man, lentale. It's very tricky. And then they have a language requirement. Also, they look at your matric certificate. So you must have 60% plus in English home language or English first additional language. So it doesn't matter what you with CPE scholar, as long as you have that 60% and above in English, then you do meet the requirements. But it doesn't end there. So there's an NBT test that you will have to write before you enter the GEMP. So Lana, they say that the test basically test your knowledge on your anatomy and physiology and molecular medicine. So that's why I'm saying you must have really, really done well in your first year. Like you must physiology, the way because they're gonna test you on that. And the test is self-study. You don't go to lecture halls and then they teach you anatomy and physiology. No, because you're saying when you have a degree, you hold a degree in nursing, then they're gonna test your knowledge. How much do you know about anatomy and physiology? So it's not an easy program to get into. It's really, really not easy. When I was reading this guy's blog, like I could see that it's not easy, because at some point he passed the test and everything, but I think the person who had the lowest mark, that average, their average was 77%, and he had 76%. He still couldn't get into the program just because it's a lot. It's honestly a lot. So those who want to get into the program, guys, I wish you all the best, honestly. But yeah, that's the way of going about it. I still don't know if it's only VETS that offers the program or there are other universities that offer the program. But yeah, that's basically how a nurse can become a doctor, okay? Through the GEMP, or if they quit nursing and they start their medicine, they go to medical school and start from first year. So yeah, I hope I answered that question really well. If you guys have questions or there's something that you didn't get, please comment down below and let me know. I'd also advise that if you want to get into the GEMP, just go to VETS website and then search for it, and also just look at the information. Not only nursing students, also science, And I don't know ukuthi obani abakhona ukungena kule nto le, but it's not only nursing students, okay? It's not only nurses, anyone, not anyone, but yeah. Other people can do it, you know. So yeah, thank you so much guys for tuning in. I really hope that you enjoyed the video. Don't forget to like, comment down below. I'll see you guys on my next video. Bye bye.